Hey, what's coming up next? It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, then the morning show starring Rebel Wilson, and Extremely Early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
From the YouTube Dojo, place where autumn leaves never go out of style, it's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who is very excited about autumn because he can finally wear some of the newest fall fashions. Yeah, does it really make any sense? Wait, what? Huh? Whatever. He's Mr. Ellie Cunningham Muller. Let's go. Ha! Welcome, Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Cunningham Muller. It's our grasshoppers. I'm telling you, these announcements are getting ridiculous. Getting more and more ridiculous every single time. Okay. And again, I'm in the theme song and the segment intros. You know, there was a huge brouhaha about all that. I'm not going to get into that because I've mentioned that in a few mentioned that a few times before. You know, look at those episodes. You know, if you need a refresher. But here we go. Shoutout Spotlight winners. Here we go. Monster Gun Fanatic, Hot Wheels Fanatic, and Supercar Fanatic with all things automobiles. White is Chris and CC wins with a whole bunch of random stuff. Fanboy Films with all things related to late night. You know what? Zach, Landon the Hedgehog, and Evo Amber 2004 with the best texting stories ever. And even allow you to to do a little role play in the comments. You know, if you're good. Alright? And you know what? Gia the Daisy Fans Fit channel, Gia the Super Daisy Fans First channel, you know, Augustin Hernandez Rivas, and Vetera the Witch Rabbit. They're all great friends of mine, and they have been through a lot over the past few days. You know, just give them some love, alright? Please, give them some love. They really need the love. You know, they all do. Come to think of it. You know, so please, give them some love. And, oh my goodness, this shirt, ladies and gentlemen, is too tight. You know, I'm sorry if I mention this to you on the air, but, you know, for some reason, you know, my mom gave me this shirt, and she said it fits me well, but I don't know, it's a little too tight for me. You know, especially considering the fact that it's a medium, and I usually wear something like a large or an extra large or whatever. Alright? This is way too small for me. Way too tight. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's up? What's up with autumn? A season that will always give us a brisk chill. Hey, they can't all be jokes, you know. Tomorrow night will be the official start of autumn, and that will be the end of everyone in the USA getting a lot of sunlight for a while. Yeah, a bunch of other countries are laughing now. Yikes. And watch this. Weight gain is very typical during this time of the year, or the old year. That's due to the pies and the lack of vitamin D. Hold up, we're not even close to Thanksgiving yet. Don't rush into things, alright? Chill, slow down. Man, I don't know if it's me or why the tight shirt is getting in the way of the good jokes, but oh my goodness. I am so sorry, folks. Oh my goodness. Let's bring out MP and Mr. Bones out because it's time for another top 8 list. Let's go, huh? Here we go.
Top 8 list. Here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Muller. Tonight's category, top 8 appropriate words for autumn. Number 8, nights. Number 7, crisp. Number 6, brisk. Number 5, chilly. Number 4, cool. Number 3, cold. Number 2, breezy. And number 1, blustery. I got a question. What is that? When does autumn begin to get really cold? Sometime between the middle of October and the beginning of November. Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. If you are enjoying what you're seeing so far, like it up, please. Care up the comments. Subscribe, ring the bell, share. I know there had been some problems, with the comments, but I'm sure they'll be back to normal soon. If not by the time this show comes out, then probably my guest is, next best guest is, I don't know. Alright? But anyway, do all those things anyway, please. We shall return in our moments. Folks still call it the Weeknight Update. Now here it is, your Weeknight.
Hey Terry, it's fall! Get ready for pumpkin-flavored everything!
Oh God!
Cannibalism!
What is the perfect combination for a TV land sensation? You and it get nice naturally.
That's right. It's Empire's Customer Appreciation Sale.
How much can I save?
Right now, save 50% off our best stain and crush-resistant carpets in all the latest styles and colors.
50% off? I really appreciate it.
Empire will bring the samples to your home day or night. Install your carpet the next day. And no monthly payments till next year. Don't miss the spectacular 50% off Customer Appreciation Sale at Empire. Call now.
588-2300 Empire.
Scott and the boys. Hey, how are you? I'm doing alright. I love autumn. So do I. The leaves are changing colors, and they look really, really beautiful when they do. Yeah, they fall off the trees. Pumpkins are in full swing. Yeah, and that means pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, that's one side, but there's the upside. Pumpkin pies. Oh yes. Pumpkin pies will be in swing. Sweet potato pies, apple pies. Thanksgiving will be coming around soon. Halloween will be a lot sooner than that. And we're approaching the end of the year. Oh, yes. Yeah. You're right. We're done with September almost, and then it'll be October, and then November and December, and that's it. And I gotta say, despite all the good moments that we've had on this program this past year, 2022 was a rough one for everybody here on Weeknight Update. Yeah. Especially with all the behind-the-scenes nonsense. Oh, yes. Oh. Sometimes I wish that didn't happen. Yeah, I wish that didn't happen either. Actually, I genuinely wish that didn't happen. But, it happened. There's not much you can do about it now, is there? No, there isn't. You think that everything will be alright, when people leave comments underneath our show and things like that? To be quite honest, man, I have no idea. I really don't. Alright, I hope that everything will be alright, but we'll just have to wait and see. Meanwhile, let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
What time is it? It's talking time. So, let's talk about it.
Alright, now, there seems to be a lot of confusion here, folks, about the autumnal equinox, or the beginning of autumn. A lot of people thought, September 20th begins autumn, or September 21st. But in reality, it's actually September the 22nd. And that's in the northern hemisphere. According to this, the autumnal equinox will take place tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be 8:04 Central Time, and then 7 and 6 and the other times. You know what I mean, right? And that's just here in the northern hemisphere where I live. All right. For all the other, for the people in the southern hemisphere, well, that won't happen until March. And I'm like, those people are just plain lucky. I mean, whew! Listen to this, okay? An equinox, for those of you who don't know, it's just another fancy word of saying, excuse me. Let me put this delicately. All right, the equinox is when the sun crosses what we call the celestial equator, or the imaginary extension of the Earth's equator line into space. And that occurs precisely when the sun's center passes through the line. For people in the northern hemisphere, the sun will cross the equator going from north to south. And then that's autumnal. When it's vernal, it's the opposite. It'll go from south to north. After tomorrow, here where I live, in the northern hemisphere of the globe, the days will continue to get shorter, the nights will get longer, the sun will rise a lot later, and the night will begin a lot. The sun will rise later in the day, and the moon will come up earlier in the evening. But after the winter solstice, that's when the days begin to grow longer again. So that's something interesting for everybody to know, unless, of course, you've gathered that information from an old PBS Kids show entitled Dinosaur Train. Yeah, I know. I went there. But it's worth it. Now, let's take a look at a couple of fun facts about autumn. Alright? Autumn was called harvest because of the harvest moon that occurs when the full moon is close. The full moon is closest to the autumnal equinox. For man-made lighting, this moonlight was essential to a prosperous harvest. Interesting. Very interesting. Now that's basically what we were talking about earlier. Now, listen to this. Weight gain around this time of the year, may not only be due to coveting autumn foods like pumpkin pie and apple cider and things like that, but researchers have found that the lack of vitamin D reduces fat breakdown and triggers fat storage. Well, if we are putting it that way, and let me ask you this. What's the difference between, what we're talking about now, as we are approaching autumn, as to what we normally deal with all year round? I mean, what's the difference between that and what we are dealing with all year round? I mean, for Pete's sake. Folks, that is it for another installment of Weeknight Update. I thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you tomorrow night, okay? That's the news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, right, farewell.
What is the perfect combination for a TV land sensation? You and Nick at night, naturally.
That's right.